Well, in fact, news just coming in, we are learning that there is been a plea that's been filed in the Supreme Court seeking the formation of a committee to deal with the worsening pollution in the national capital. I'm going to go across to Piyush Mishra, who's reporting on this from New Delhi. Piyush, year after year, this is the same story that comes out of Delhi. October onwards, we hear that the air quality is starting to dip. By the beginning of November, it's in the hazardous state. And even though, government after government seem to suggest that they're doing all they can, it's an issue that they've not been able to tackle.
Certainly, Nupur, and every time, every year during October, November, we have seen the pollution level rising in national capital, but governments just make promises and do nothing. If you talk about Aam Aadmi Party specifically, last year, I still remember Arvind Kejriwal had gone to Nazafgarh of Delhi, where he had distributed a decomposer to the farmers, where he had said that the Delhi government is doing its bit, and if in the similar fashion, the governments of Uttar Pradesh, government of Punjab, do the same thing and they distribute decomposer to the farmers, then the pollution level can be controlled. In fact, his party has been promising to the people that, in fact, they had been promising before forming the government in Punjab that if they form government in the state, then they would be able to control the stubble burning cases also. But it seems like nothing is happening on the ground. In the last 24 hours, 2,666 cases have been reported, and that only from the state of Punjab. And because of that, the pollution level is increasing in Delhi day by day, and there is no solution seems to be coming from either from the side of Delhi government or from the Punjab government. And today at 11 in few minutes from now, in fact, both the chief ministers are going to do press conference. Bhagwant Mann, who is in national capital, when he was leaving from Kapurthala House, Republic TV went to the Kapurthala House, and we asked some pertinent questions from the chief minister of Punjab, Bhagwant Mann, about these stubble burning cases, but he had no answers. He waved at us. He said that he would not be answering. He wanted to not to answer, but we continued to ask. He left from that particular spot. But the point here is that for how long this situation will continue to take place. The pollution level in Delhi national capital is increasing day by day. Only blame game continues. Today in the morning, Delhi BJP had also done press conference. They are blaming Aam Aadmi Party government for this, not only in Delhi but also in Punjab. We'll have to wait and watch how the things are further going to pan out, but every day we are seeing situation deteriorating in national capital, and now in Supreme Court also a plea has been filed demanding that a high-level committee should be formed to look into the rising pollution and also to direct the chief secretaries of state governments to take some steps as far as controlling pollution level in national capital is concerned. Nupur.
All right, Piyush, do stay with us. I'm going to go across first to Samiksha in the Mumbai newsroom, then across to Amandeep, who's reporting on this from Chandigarh. Samiksha, we're now hearing that a writ petition has been filed in the Supreme Court demanding the formation of a high-level committee under an ex-Supreme Court judge. Give us more details.
Well, absolutely, Nupur, and this is a fresh development coming in, a big development in this case, given the fact that Delhi residents are at the receiving end of the stubble burning and the pollution that, the menace that the stubble burning as well as the vehicles emanating those toxic gases have led to. Giving more details of this writ petition that's been filed, which states that the present writ petition under Article 32 of the Constitution is filed by the petitioner to protect the interests of public at large who are forced to inhale polluted air and oxygen filled with smoke, that despite of the clear orders of the Honorable Court to stop stubble burning and construction causing air pollution that is rampant, that are rampant pollution in the National Capital Territory and other places, making it difficult for people to survive, that the said situation is directly against the right to life of people at large. It is also responsibility of the petitioner under fundamental duties to file this petition, so to guide the country in a positive framework and avoid it from sick when due course is available. So what this essentially says that people have that right to, right to life of people at large, and the very fact that the problem that the stubble burning is really causing, despite clear instructions that have been given by the state governments, when we particularly talk about Haryana and Punjab. Punjab, of course, having been the major contributor of stubble burning. Of course, Delhi residents having to bear the brunt of it. A lot of orders that have also been given at the in the latest. People having been asked to work from home. Delhi schools that have been asked to operate from home as well. So yes, let's just see how this pans out. But yes, the plea that seeks an SC monitored probe. Let's see how this pans out.
All right, Samiksha reporting on this from the Mumbai newsroom. Stay with us. I'm going to go back on the ground to Piyush now. Piyush, even as there's a political battle that we are seeing between the Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP, the fact of the matter remains that despite, Punjab government saying that they are trying to do enough to stop stubble burning, it's just not been good enough, because look at, Haryana. Haryana has managed to deal with the issue of stubble burning over the years very, very successfully. There are a lot of schemes that the state government has rolled out to ensure that farmers actually stop this practice. But obviously all of that is found wanting in Punjab.
Well, certainly, but it seems like the government in the Punjab is not doing anything, because they have been making promises and telling to people that they are doing their bit, they are doing their best as far as controlling stubble burning in Punjab is concerned, but that is not happening. We have got the pictures from Amritsar, from Bhatinda, from Patiala, from many parts of Punjab, and in the last 24 hours, only around 2,666 cases have been reported.
Just hold your thoughts for a minute, Piyush. I'm going to come back to you. We've got a quick update on this, that the Supreme Court will be hearing the plea that's been filed against pollution in the national capital on the 10th of November. Now, do remember that this is a plea that's been filed over efforts that are being made by various governments and the failure and non-compliance of the Supreme Court's order on pollution so far. Coming back to you, Piyush, tell us more about the failed attempts that Punjab's government has made to be able to control the issue of stubble burning.
Well, in fact, Samiksha, in few minutes, Nupur, in few minutes from now, we will also see a press conference that would be done by Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal and Bhagwant Mann, where we can expect them to detail out the plan which they have as far as the controlling stubble burning in Punjab and controlling pollution in Delhi is concerned. But the point here is that even after making a lot of promises, nothing seems to be done, seems to be seen on the ground as far as controlling pollution in national capital is concerned, because the Aam Aadmi Party government, before forming government in Punjab, they had told to people that they would do their bit in controlling pollution, but nothing seems to be done. In fact, they had also said that they would be distributing machines, they would be distributing decomposers. Farmers are still, in fact, they have not received. In fact, they are forced to burn this stubble, and that is why massive pollution is taking place in national capital. A couple of days back, Aam Aadmi Party government had also done a press conference. Gopal Rai, who is environmental minister in Delhi's cabinet, he had done press conference and he had blamed BJP for this. He had said that Gadi on, Gadi off campaign was stopped by Delhi LG, and because of that, the pollution level is increasing. They had also, said that whatever steps, whatever initiative is being taken by the Delhi government in Delhi to control the pollution, it is being stopped by LG. So we are seeing blame game continues, but at the end of the day, it's the people of Delhi who are at the receiving end. People are facing a lot of problem. We have also got the reports from different hospitals where the cases of lung infection, people facing breathing issues have increased, but the governments are not at all interested in this. They are not concerned. In fact, after addressing press conference, both the leaders of Delhi and Punjab, both the chief ministers of Delhi and Punjab are going to fly to Gujarat to do campaigning there. It raises a lot of questions as to why they are not able to control, and the situation continues to deteriorate in national capital.
All right, Piyush, do stay with us. Let's go across very quickly to Samiksha. Samiksha, we are given to understand that the Supreme Court has already said that it will be hearing the matter on the 10th of November, but also this is coming as a huge observation from the Chief Justice of India, where he says that we feel that there is a need for intervention. Tell us more, Samiksha.
Well, that's right, Nupur. And, I have the facts of the case here before me from that operative part of this petition that's been filed, in which the facts have been clearly stated. Now, the situation here stands like the stubble burning in the neighboring states of capital has caused huge level of AQI, resulting in the national capital territory to be choking due to the same. That in June 2022, the AQI released by the Energy Policy Institute at the University of Chicago stated that the residents of Delhi stand to lose 10 years due to air pollution. A true copy of the news report by another news website quoted as saying that people, of course, having been at the receiving end of the rising air pollution level, that the 24-hour air quality index in Delhi touched 424, which is a severe category, entering the severe zone after hovering at the threshold the previous day at 392. So from 392 to 424 level is what the air AQI has risen to. A true copy of the news report of several, in fact, copies that have really stated how the level of AQI has only risen. In fact, talking more about the facts that we're talking about here, Punjab, for that matter, being the main contributor of stubble burning, of course, we understand is that in the last 24 hours alone, 2,666 farm fire incidents were reported from Punjab itself. In fact, talking about this whole harvesting season, in just as of today, more than 24,000 farm fire incidents have been reported from Punjab alone. Now, the backlash that the Punjab government is essentially facing is that they are not doing enough. Even though the centre has taken stock, there have been measures announced on the same. But yes, the centre, Punjab government, of course, and the Haryana also, that has is now at the receiving end of the pollution menace in the national capital.
In fact, as you're pointing out, just yesterday, Mr. Poonawalla of the BJP over there, while speaking to us, said that the AQI had actually gone into, was hovering about 700 last night around 10 p.m. So that's, even worse than the very severe category.